Now it's kind of playing on me because of the way they treat you so damn bad.
Hey man,
If they didn't
that's
do anything else but to call you once or twice a week and say, how the fuck you doing today?
that's just the way they are. You know
I
that
mean, a phone call ain't nothing. I talk to you 2 or 3 times a day, sometimes more than that. Now, I'll admit, when I'm working, sometimes I can't get to the phone or my hands got goo all over them. I ain't gonna come to the phone.
well,
Where's Scott at, Colorado,
don't you
Utah?
worry. You're like I said, you're just as good of friends with Eric as you are with me. I mean, Eric and you were good buddies. I mean, whenever I was out fooling around with somebody else, Eric was there to pick up the slack.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, man, you played with Eric as
Well, see,
much
look,
as you played with
okay.
me.
I'm sorry. That's pre-Adonis stuff there.
But you played with.
When we were little kids, we hung out, but I don't have the memories with him that I do with you.
Well, that's because you went to Colorado with me and you took me up to Pikes Peak and Ronald McDonald House and I can't
Well,
get both my star projectors to come on at the same time.
don't they have a manual button that you could push?
Yeah, but it's too far over there and I'm too big and fat. I'm just too
Well,
big and fat, Rick.
you just told me that the remote control runs both of them.
Yeah, it does. See, if one of them's already turned on, then I
Yeah.
hit the remote control, it turns the one that's on off and turns the other one that's off on. So it, but. But I could, like you said, I could reach around there, but they're offset away from the bed. They're about a yardstick away from my body, and I
Yeah.
can't get over there to them to touch the manual button to turn it on. Plus, it doesn't make any difference as long as there's stars behind me, which I have the one set up. Now that you look at me, there's stars behind me and stars across my face, and it makes a beautiful sight. And then I get you on the everybody. I got 64 hits with my talk with Ricky. Do you know that?
I better go look at this and see what you did.
I don't know. I somebody they just like you, Ricky.
Well, who said that I'd make friends out of my dang customers?
Well,
I've had a few of them quite a while now, some of them up to 30 years. I watched their family grow and the family grow.
well, it's neat that they'll call you back up and let you come out and fix their problems.
Yeah,
So you're just gonna go back home and play with your little doggy, huh?
I don't know. The big dog might run me off.
What the big dog? You're not talking about Phyllis, are you?
Uh,
Don't
well,
let don't
I
let
ain't, I ain't gonna call no names, but her initials are PN.
don't let Phyllis run you out of your house, Ricky. That is your house. Yours. Yours. She's
Tell her
been
I jumped on it.
she's been living in it, but you've been the main provider. And if she can't get that through her head, then you put her on the telephone and I'll tell her. She needs to be rebaptized and bow to the power of the Lord. The Lord has spoken to the wild and woolly.
Mark, if you did, if you should, I'm worried about your soul sometimes. Shouldn't be using the Lord for anything like that.
Ricky, sometimes you have to use the Lord.
No, you
The
don't.
Lord is ready for, He is there for you, Ricky.
Well, he's there for you too, Mark.
Well, that's why I use Him, Ricky.
Yeah, well, so you're saying the wrong thing there. You can't use the Lord, and it's not good to say that.
Well, I use every ounce of my being to make sure, you know, Janine wanted me to sell the house. Well,
Sheesh.
had I done that, I would have been without a house and without a pot to piss in.
Yeah, she'd have had a nice, hefty little severance pay.
Yep.
So,
And that little piece of paper didn't mean jack shit to her.
yeah.
And you got married in the same church.
Well, I'm married to the, I believe it's the Lord visits us there.
When they took out the pews, they gutted the church.
We just moved them down to the fellowship hall.
Huh?
That was, I said, we just moved them down to the fellowship hall is all we did.
Well, you're lucky your last that was the last time you were in the church was when y'all got married, wasn't it?
The one in Lake Dallas, yes.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Okay, I got off on the sidetrack. I was thinking about going to church I'm going to now. I've been going to church my whole life.
Well,
I took a little sabbatical and went on a drug party, got everybody involved, and it was okay for a little bit, but then it went wild and wicked on all of us.
uh I was just having fun. Aw, shucks, Ricky, it wasn't your fault.
I was just having fun too.
We were all having fun.
Hell, we were a bunch of supermen and superwomen.
Yep, yep.
Those were the days when we liked to fuck them and they liked to fuck us back. Sexually. Now we're in the age when they'd like to fuck us over.
Yeah, I don't know what Phyllis's angle is, but it sure is a drag that once you get the house sold, that this has got to come up. This ugly monster has to rear its head.
Well, I'm kind of like her. It's ready to get away from this hustle and bustle. I mean, we've got a beautiful place, I admit, and I love it. It's kind of like being in the hills, but they building all around us, and they're tract homes. It's like what they did to Dallas. And you know, when we were raised like we were, when we had a little bit of open space or places to explore, going around the lake and stuff. Here I got 4 acres of kind of heaven on earth, except for I need to do some maintenance now. I don't know how long I get to enjoy it. She wants to talking about selling, and every once in a while it makes sense. Fucking squirrel in the attic yesterday morning. I was thinking of shit, and I could hear that son of a bitch over my head.
What, the squirrel?
Yeah, I need to have somebody that does that metal work, I guess. Seal all the facer boards.
Yeah, I definitely get that started. You've got a plan. Just implement the plan. Fortunately, you're still a good contractor, and
Yeah.
good contractors know good things to do have done.
But running her mouth like she does sometimes to me, I just don't care to do anything.
Well, how far are you away from the house now?
I'm sitting in a driveway talking to you.
Oh boy.
You might be asleep. I ain't gonna go in there talking to you. Not that it's just it's kind of funny now, and it's not intentional on your part. You didn't know nothing about it, but she's starting to. Sometimes she likes hearing our conversation when I'm on Skype with you or something. She likes popping her head in and saying hi and stuff. She does love you, but she gets tired of hearing our conversation.
Well,
But
she knows I'm all in for you.
right, but she doesn't think anything about me listening to her on the phone, sometimes trying to watch a movie. Yeah, she went to get Kathy's dog, and then right at the last minute, she started an argument about something and said, I'm going by myself. And so she went by herself, and I went and got a pizza. I had a hankering for a pizza.
Same little Pizza Hut we've been getting pizzas for all our lives.
Yeah, except they moved it and made it a little strip mall carry out pizza. They got 2 chairs in there you can sit and wait for your pizza while it ain't ready. The one uptown was like a restaurant. They shut that one down. People didn't go out and eat pizza for some reason anymore. It wasn't pizza's a takeout. Kind of got an idea it's a takeout food. You know,
Yeah, it's all due to the COVID shit. You know, that's
I've noticed a trend in the youngies that they wouldn't do what we're doing. They would have a conversation by letter, and they can do it like you and I are talking, but they do it by letter because they can type so damn fast. Me, I can't even speak in the damn thing correctly enough for it to get half of what I'm trying to say right.
yeah. I love it, man. I love the Dragon program, but I tried to put Dragon on my Windows 11 computer, and I can't get it to say anything but and this and that, and it just isn't working. It says it'll work right out of the box, but I must not have done something right. But shoot, this little program I've got on my phone, you know as well as I do, I can lay down the tracks on it.
Yeah.
You got some daylight where you're at?
Yeah. It's daylight. For some reason, Phyllis didn't put the chickens up last night.
Oh, did they
So,
go back into roost or?
yeah, they're all in here. She left the door open. I didn't see it when I left. Well, it's still kind of damp and drizzly out here. And I guess that's why they said, we're going out there in that damn rain. It's wet out there. We got food and water here. Something about chickens in their coop. They seem to always need to know when to go back, where they need to go back.
Yeah, I don't know that much about chickens.
Well, they're a bunch of dumb clucks, I'll tell you that. But the babies are kind of fun to watch. They bounce around, hop around, hop around. Oh, man. We'll start need to move some of these tools over back to the other truck. Oh, I might have to put you down a minute and take a piss.
Well, yeah, if you got to take a piss, don't strain your guts out.
Well, I'm trying to hold it in, but now that I got up, I've taken what I had in the Tahoe out, put it in the pickup truck. The pickup truck's still hooked to the tool trailer.
I think it's time you took down that tree. Call that metal guy and take down that damn dead tree.
I took it down.
Oh, already?
Yeah, I took it down a month ago, I guess, but I didn't get the little one, but I got the one that was leaning over the truck. The other one's leaning back the other way off the hill. Down the hill, I mean. That big one, though, was hanging right over my tool trailer of my truck.
Yeah, dropping all its shit all over your nice new truck.
Well, it dropped the lid on that damn trailer, knocked a hole in the roof. I found it, had to patch it with that putty that they use on the camper. I had some left over of that. I used that, and might need a ladder. I'm putting the ladders in the tool trailer. If you're hitting a bunch of noise.
Did you take a piss yet?
Yeah, I took a piss. I just put the ladders in the truck.
There you go. That's a good boy.
I took the one ladder out of the Tahoe, put it back in the tool trailer. So I got two drop cloths here, and they are not folded up. And everything out here is damp and drizzly.
Damp and drizzly.
Yeah.
It was a rainy night in Georgia.
Yeah, apparently it was, but it wasn't bad. Actually, I call this a good rain. When you got a slow, gentle rain, doesn't wash the road out, you know, overflow the gutters,
Yep.
things like that. Shit. Truck walked off. piles of little pieces on it. Anytime I do a ceiling, I drop a lot of shit. Not intentionally, it just seems to fall all over me. Something about that gravity. Drywall mud and ceiling just don't mix. I'm not good at folded blankets or tarps.
No, I never have been myself.
One down. Southern's a little trickier because it's made to go down like a hall or go along the walls or paint the walls. It's only 3 foot wide, but it's about 12 foot long. So when you're painting along a wall on somebody's nice carpet, a hardwood floor, what you drop should land on it. And these things have that. This time I did a popcorn ceiling, right? So I got all these little popcorn shits all over the drop cloth. They're just falling everywhere.
Yeah, gonna need to take it out and sweep it off with a heavy duty broom.
Yeah, but it's wet outside. I don't know if you heard me. I said it's wet out here.
Yeah, can't bring it out and lay it out, can you?
Nah, I got it folded up. I just threw it in the tool trailer. I didn't put it in this little tub yet. I got a porch here. Oh, I need to put these in the trailer. I'm trying to make a screen, and not a bug screen, a rock screen. Down there at the, well, I need it for 2 things. That dirt I got for the batting cage wasn't dirt. It's fill. And the difference between dirt and fill is the rocks and the brick and the other shit that's in the damn dirt. So the sign said free dirt. So like an idiot, that's what I bought. And then had to work my ass off, got the base layer in. Then my foot got infected and I lost this damn week. I'd have had that some bitch done. I didn't have this infection in my foot. It's looking real good this morning, but I need to get, well, it's getting close. I probably got to take my medicine and that sort of shit. I try to keep it about 12 hours apart.
Yeah, I hear you.
Trying to come up with.
Well, I'm glad you were awake when I called. You got to be a little angry when I call and wake you up. You throwing your seat pack off and.
Well, oh, I'm in a little better mood this morning. I got out of the house and did something instead of sitting around. Yesterday I did something. I went out there and got the entire fence off around the garden. First I had to start with the little netting she puts around the high side on the sticks.
Yeah.
Because the bet I made, I got this 5-foot roll of plastic, 1-inch squared meshing.
Okay.
It's a real good fence around the garden.
Right.
I put up the metal. You might remember they're metal fencing poles. They're kind of not designed to be pulled up every year. They got that little barb on the bottom.
Right.
And so either it's because of my shoulder or they were in the ground longer than normal or normally you just whittle them, but they aren't the real heavy duty ones. They're the garden type ones. You got to be careful with them. But I only got about 4 of them pulled out of the ground. And I said, well, I ain't no use in me hurting myself. So I got my little chain and used the tractor. But hell, I
Uh,
probably got off that tractor 14 times.
well, that's the way you do it. You pull them out with the tractor.
Well, it worked.
Yep.
All I do is kind of line it up. It's, it worked out pretty good. I took a chain and just, it didn't have a hasp on it, but I had an S hook. I'd wrap it around it 4 or 5 times until I ran out of slack, and then took the slag on with the S hook, and it held. It pulled every one of them out. But there was one that it pulled that tractor over on its side. You know, on the tripod, it didn't pull it over, but it got the one wheel off the ground.
One back wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say, whoa, daddy, whoa.
Well, I changed the angle on the bucket, but it still wouldn't pull it up. And I tried one last thing. I throttled that sucker up. Almost, you know, I throttled it up, and then it pulled it out.
I'll be damned.
So, I mean, that's 500 something pounds of lifting, because that little bucket will pick an engine block up. And if I remember right, that 396 I had that I put in the pole barn, I still have that engine. The only thing left I have of that 396 El Camino I had. I seen a 68 Chevelle two-door O'Reilly's the other day, but it was the exact same hood scoop and front end clip that was on my El Camino.
Yeah.
Man, that thing was pretty. The Chevelle was.
What, was it for sale or what was going on
No,
with it?
it was just somebody's hot rod there at AutoZone, probably a mechanic. But it was stalled out. All it had a new paint job on it, new interior. The decal on it said 396. I didn't look. I didn't want to get too personal. I didn't look in there to see if it was manual or automatic. But with the 396 at that year, I can pretty bet you it was a 4-speed Muncie in that car originally. But that's the transmission that I had, was a 4-speed Muncie. But man, it's
See you later.
But it reminded me of my El Camino because it had the exact same front end clip.